Imagine turning your mini PC into a powerful multitasking beast, running servers, development environments, and more, all at the same time. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, with Docker containers and VMs, it's totally possible. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mini PC Tech channel, where we dive into all things Mini PC. This is Mike, your host. Today, I'll show you how you can harness the power of Docker containers and virtual machines to truly maximize your Mini PC's potential. If you enjoy videos like these, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. With Docker and VMs, you can unlock capabilities you never thought possible, turning that small device into a productivity powerhouse. Whether you're into development, media servers, or just multitasking efficiently, I've got you covered. So get ready, because we're about to take your Mini PC game to a whole new level. Let's get started. Alright, let's start with Docker. Docker is an open-source platform that allows you to automate the deployment of applications inside lightweight, portable containers. Imagine being able to package an application along with all of its dependencies, so it runs the same, no matter where you deploy it. That's Docker in a nutshell. For your Mini PC, Docker means efficiency. You can run multiple containers, each isolated from the other, but sharing the same underlying resources. This helps you get the most out of your hardware, running apps side by side without the overhead of traditional virtual machines. Let me give you an example. Say you want to set up a media server and a development environment on the same Mini PC. With Docker, you can do that easily. Each service runs in its own container, ensuring that they don't interfere with the other. Plus, Docker containers start up in seconds, meaning less waiting and more doing. Next, let's talk about virtual machines. Virtual machines, or VMs, allow you to run multiple operating systems on the same hardware. Each VM has its own virtual hardware, operating system, and apps, which makes them perfect if you need full isolation. Want to run a Linux server alongside Windows? No problem, VMs have got you covered. The trade-off here is that VMs are more resource-intensive than Docker containers. Each VM requires its own operating system, which means more memory and CPU usage. But they also offer complete isolation, making them ideal for certain use cases, like testing different environments or running software that requires full system emulation. So, when should you use Docker, and when should you use a VM? It all comes down to what you need. If you want lightweight, fast deployment, and you don't need the full isolation of a separate operating system, Docker is your best bet. On the other hand, if you need to emulate different hardware or run multiple OS environments, VMs are the way to go. Combining both Docker and VMs on your Mini PC can give you the best of both worlds. You could run a lightweight Docker container for your day-to-day tasks while having a virtual machine on standby for more demanding projects. This combination allows you to push your Mini PC to its limits without sacrificing performance. Now, let's jump into the setup process. First, we're going to install Docker on your Mini PC. Head over to the Docker website and download Docker Desktop. Once it's installed, open it up and let's get started with creating your first container. We'll be using a simple web server container as our example. Open up your terminal and type in the following command: --docker run dp80 to 80 docker, getting started --. This command will pull a Docker image and run a web server on port 80. Just like that, you've got a web server running on your Mini PC. If you head over to your web browser and typed in --localhost you should see the Docker welcome page. It's that easy. With just one command, you've deployed an application. Imagine the possibilities, running databases, media servers, or even game servers, all in isolated containers. Next, you could set up a virtual machine. For this, you could be using VirtualBox, which is free and easy to use. Go ahead and download VirtualBox from their official website. Once installed, open it up and click on New to create your first virtual machine. Once you have installed VirtualBox, you could use it to set up a Linux virtual machine, but you can choose whichever OS you prefer. Follow the prompts to allocate memory, create a virtual hard disk, and select your ISO image. Once that's done, start the VM, and you'll have a fully functional Linux environment running on your Mini PC. Now, you have both Docker containers and a virtual machine running side by side. You can easily switch between lightweight containerized applications and fully isolated virtual environments, depending on what you need. And there you have it, a complete setup to turn your mini PC into a true multitasking powerhouse. With Docker for quick, resource-efficient tasks and VMs for more demanding software, your mini PC is ready for anything. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on getting the most out of your mini PC. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's a specific setup you'd like me to cover next. And be sure to check links in the description to find out more information about virtual machines and containers. Until next time, this is Mike, signing off.